Session 47. The silence of God's office was quiet but alive, plants breathing faintly in the light, the slow metronome of a clock marking thought instead of time. Mara sat on the couch, shoulders rounded, phone untouched on the table beside her. She still hasn't replied, she said. It's like sending messages into space. I know she's talking to my sister. Pictures, updates, everything. But with me, nothing. Like I don't exist. Dr. Klein let the words hang a moment. That kind of silence, he said, isn't neutral. It carries meaning. Even if they don't intend to punish, it lands like punishment. Mara gave a tired laugh. Feels like exile. Like being erased for breaking some rule I never knew existed. He nodded. Because in a way, parents are our first gods. When we're young, they're omnipotent, the source of comfort, punishment, approval. Even as adults, part of us still sees them that way. So when they withdraw, it's not just rejection. It's a kind of deicide. The world itself goes cold. Mara's eyes flickered, caught between understanding and grief. That's exactly it, she said softly. It's like the sun went out. Klein leaned forward slightly. And sometimes, the silence isn't about you at all. It's about what they can't face in themselves. What do you mean? I've seen this often, he said. Parents, especially those with covert narcissistic traits, can't bear the feeling of being exposed as imperfect. The moment their child reflects back a truth that threatens their image, even gently, they feel shame, terror, the beginnings of what we call ego death. And instead of sitting with that, they retreat, disappear, rewrite the story so they stay the injured party. Mara frowned. So all this silence is because she's afraid? In many cases, yes, Klein said, afraid to look at her own part in things. Some people would rather lose a relationship than confront the idea that they caused harm. That's too destabilizing. It shakes the whole architecture of who they believe they are. He paused, then added, I've had patients like that, anxious, depressed. But underneath it all, terrified of self-awareness, they describe panic when someone holds them accountable, as if their entire selfhood might collapse. So instead of apologizing, they vanish. Silence is safer than introspection. Mara sat back, letting that settle. So when I reach out, she said slowly, I'm actually threatening her sense of control. Possibly. Not because you're cruel, but because your truth destabilizes her myth of being a good, blameless parent. Your boundaries sound like criticism to someone who has built their identity on being needed. All right, she exhaled through her nose, a quiet, bitter laugh. And all this time, I thought it was my fault for not trying hard enough. Klein smiled gently. You tried too hard. Most adult children of emotionally unavailable parents do. You keep trying to resurrect reciprocity in a one-way relationship, a system that was never built for equality. He leaned back. You're not crazy for wanting mutual care, but what you're realizing, painfully, is that not everyone is healthy enough to reciprocate. Sometimes their silence is the full expression of their emotional capacity. Mara nodded, eyes glassy but clear. So the silence is the truth. Yes, he said, and once you accept that, you're free to stop worshipping gods who never learned how to love mortals. The room held its breath.